Hi there, it's Kevin Van Ord standing in for reviewer Josiah Renaudin to tell you about CounterSpy. CounterSpy is a slick operation. Its responsive action and movement keep the tempo moving at a steady clip. Precise gunplay and melee combat give you tactical freedom, and rich customization options give you new ways to play its procedurally generated missions. The short runtime and some scattered glitches can bug you, but CounterSpy's superb presentation and satisfying executions make for an excellent adventure regardless.
Intruder!
It's CounterSpy's simplicity that makes it so instantly appealing. The side-scrolling missions have you jumping and shooting your way through a series of safeguarded rooms in order to grab critical intel. Natural cover provides plenty of chances to slow down and pick your shots, but quickly popping off a few rounds once you elevate suspicion can be just as efficient. You're encouraged to silently snap necks and land headshots, but your crafty spy has enough raw firepower to deal with the repercussions of being spotted. It's easy to pick up and play, but that doesn't mean that the game lacks depth. Peeking over cover alters your perspective, transforming CounterSpy into more of a shooting gallery than a 2D side-scroller. Leaning against walls lets you fire at enemies in the distance, deepening the environments. This perspective shift occasionally breaks a few key mechanics. You might awkwardly wrap your arms around guards who are standing in the background, for instance. What does and doesn't grab someone's attention might also shift from one cover spot to the next. Still, emptying rounds into enemies on multiple planes without alerting a soul is genuinely satisfying.
Yes. Come out! We're engaging him now. Search the area.
The most obvious armament to have at the ready is your silenced pistol, but if things get hairy, you do have options. Collecting schematics unlocks new weapons to take into the field, so feel free to pull out an assault rifle if you're mobbed by guards. Modifiers offer advantages like greater endurance and silent steps even when you run. Of course, everything costs a bit of in-game cash, and since purchased modifiers disappear after you finish a level, you have to cleverly budget your resources. But as long as you play smart and explore, you won't be short on money. Getting spotted won't result in mission failure, but there are consequences if you don't practice restraint. CounterSpy takes place in an alternate Cold War setting, so there's an ever-present threat of a nuclear attack hanging over your head. It's a constant race against a doomsday clock, and getting caught will expedite the launch. It's your job to keep both the imperialist states and the Socialist Republic at bay by monitoring their alert states. The 60s setting is best represented through CounterSpy's smooth jazz jingles and cel-shaded aesthetics, which are sharp on both the PlayStation Vita and on consoles. Period-appropriate uniforms and propaganda create a strong sense of place, while deep reds and blues prove consistently striking. Regrettably, it's over before you've had enough. No two levels are the same, so you can keep rolling the dice before reaching the game's conclusion in order to discover fresh level geometry. Nonetheless, it only takes a couple of hours to reach the end, leaving you wanting a lot more. It might be short, but CounterSpy is a satisfying adventure with responsive gunplay and a lovingly crafted presentation. This is a stealth game that makes you feel as silent as you are deadly, and it's wonderfully, wholly refreshing.